Hey guys, Stuart here. Welcome back to another Sheetify CRM tutorial. Today's focus is to show you how the sales process, the sales pipeline, and the sales stages work inside our CRM. This is our all-in-one Google Sheets CRM toolkit. Now, before a sale begins, we need to add our leads, our contacts inside our contacts and leads database. And you can see we're on that sheet down here. Okay, so we've added these details, the records details, the first name, company name, email address, the business type, source, where this lead, this contact came from, date added, and then under these purple columns are sales information. So these are the sales details. We have the due date, when we want to close the deal, priority, sales pipeline, and you can see this is a qualified lead, the value of the deal for both these records, both these contacts, assigned to, and we can add a sales task in here if we like. Then under item, product or service, this is where we want to associate the product or service that we're selling to this contact, this customer. Now, if you don't see anything in here, what you want to do is first navigate over to inventory, and under inventory and services, here you want to add your items. These are the products or services that you sell. Go ahead and add the product or service, then the SKU. If this is relevant, you can see NA has been automatically added under each of these columns over here for this record. That's because this is a service, a Google Ads service that we sell. We also sell physical products, laptop screens. We've added the SKU, stock keeping unit, the type is a product, and all the associated details across here, as well as the sales price and the cost per item or service. And you can see the margin and markup here. Okay, that's all we need to do. Let's navigate back over to contacts and leads. And again, we have these two contacts over here. Now you'll notice we have this email column. If we click here, we can send email campaigns to our recipients that we have added in here. If you want to learn more about our email marketing capabilities inside our Sheetify CRM, I will link the relevant tutorials down below. Okay, so I'm going to unselect these and navigate across. And here we have the sales pipeline status. So we have one lead that is a qualified lead, and then we have details discussed. Now we can also see this in a visual Kanban sales pipeline view. Here we have qualified lead, and you can see the details down here, and then details discussed. We have one deal down here. So again, if I navigate over to contacts and leads, and let's say that we've finished discussing details, then I'm going to move this contact from the details discuss sales stage through to details accepted. Then if I navigate over to the sales pipeline, you'll see a little notification down here, and you'll see that deal has been moved. Now let's navigate back over to contacts and leads, and let's say this deal has been won. The customer has accepted our offer and they've signed a contract that we sent, and so we can mark this sale as won. Now when you mark a sale as won or lost, you'll see this pop-up message. Congratulations, you have won this deal. Would you like to move the deal information into transactions and reset the sales pipeline? Let's go ahead and click on yes. And all the sales information over here has now been moved over to transactions. If we navigate across to this green area, which is the contacts details, the contacts details remain the same. It's just the sales information, which is now blank, allowing us to reset and focus on a new deal for this particular contact. However, if we navigate over to transactions, you'll see that the sales deal has now been moved into our transactions sheet. Now, if you change the quantity here, so for example, let's say the quantity was 20, meaning 20 laptop screens, the inventory value is added here, and the sales pipeline value is automatically added here. So this is how much the client needs to pay, and this is the inventory value that we added inside of inventory. Now we have two transactions with the status 1. If we navigate back over to our sales pipeline, you'll see those two deals over here. We can see total deals 1, 2, total value, and average deal value. And we're nearly at the end of this sales workflow. If we navigate back over to transactions, and across here, you'll notice we have invoices sent and invoice status. Okay, so because the status, the transaction status, the sales status is 1, the invoice has been sent here and here. However, the invoice has not been paid for this deal, this transaction across here. However, for this deal, laptop screens, for this account, this record, the client has paid this invoice. So I'm going to click here, and that's going to label that as paid. Now, as soon as you've sent an invoice and you've marked this as paid, then what we can do is navigate over to transaction status, come down and click on completed. And as you can see, customer data has been updated in customer snapshot. Nice job. This means we've archived this transaction. Basically, this transaction, this deal, is completed. Now, if we navigate across to Customer Snapshot, you'll see a simple snapshot of your customers. Hey, just quickly before we get back into this tutorial, if you're getting value from this video, please drop a like and subscribe. This means a lot to me and ultimately helps us reach and help more small business owners across YouTube. Thank you in advance, and with that quick note, let's jump back into this video. As you can see, this is the information that has been sent. You can see the total client tasks, total jobs won, completed, total revenue from the sales pipeline, and total issues active, as well as notes if you have any. Again, let's navigate back over to Transactions. And this record here, this transaction, let's say that the client finally paid, so we can now archive this transaction. Simply click on Completed. And again, this information is going to be sent over to the Customer Snapshot. And you can see we now have 2 customers that have completed jobs with us. Both of these customers have only completed 1 job with us. And this just gives you a nice snapshot. Now let's navigate over to Sales Pipeline. And you'll notice we have nothing under 1 at the moment. That's because those 2 transactions under 1 that I mentioned earlier are now marked as completed transactions. As you can see, we now have 2 completed total transactions. The reason we've done this is when you select 1, and let's say that you have 20, 30, 50, 100 1 transactions, then you'll have to scroll all the way down here to see all those transactions. Think about your sales stages here as active deals. Now let's navigate over to our dashboard. Here we can see all our active deals, active revenue inside our dashboard, as well as invoices paid versus unpaid, new contacts added this month, completed transactions this month, as well as the revenue, the active deals we have this month, and more information across here. If we navigate down, you can see other data like tasks overview, and then down here we have this sales search. If we change the date from, let's say, April the 1st through to May the 31st, and then select an item, laptop screens, you'll see the SKU, quantity sold, as well as total orders. And over here you can also see your top 10 best-selling items or services of all time. And at the moment we just have laptop screen and Google Ads service, quantity sold, and then the percentage over here. Now if you want to learn more about our Sheetify CRM toolkit in terms of sending email campaigns, managing client tasks, managing your purchases and inventory, as well as tickets and issues, then what I'll do is link a comprehensive tutorial down below that will help you get up and running with all the tools and features that this CRM, our Sheetify CRM Google Sheets toolkit has to offer. Also, if you're interested, we offer a bookkeeping toolkit as well as a project management toolkit. Again, I'll add relevant tutorials and resources down below in the description if you want to learn more about all our 3 business toolkits for small businesses. However, that is everything I wanted to share with you today, showing you our simple sales process inside the Sheetify CRM toolkit. If you got value, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to this channel, and that way I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.